2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams can see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Offensive rebound. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. Off target with his three. Lillard with it. Defended now by Fournier. Back to Lillard. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Here's Lillard. That shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
They just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
New York moving the ball around. Burks for three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
But we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's Burks. That's a two from Randall. Rebound by Nurkic.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burks has got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Knicks trail by 5. Fournier gets a wide-open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Down low. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Oh, great flow to that possession. The two players totally in sync with each other.
Here's Barrett. It's Fournier on the wing. Misses the three. Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard from outside. And another three for Portland.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in. And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian.
Fires the three. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. He's got 15.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
You think of those cold-blooded scores. Man, none better than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. He hits half court. He's within range.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Now, here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Lillard. For 3. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Walker with it. Back to Rose. Toppin, no one around him. New York, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For three, Barrett. Traps in the tray.
Rose will generate points in any situation. Here he does it by feeding a wide open lane.
Pass to Eubanks. Back to Hart. Now Lillard. Lets the three fly. No good. Only a second miss and 10 attempts from the floor. Back to Rose. It's Barrett on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Lillard outside. Driving in. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Trailblazers?
They're showing a lot of energy in the open court here in the first half, pushing it every chance they get and racking up those points on the break.
And one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Damian Lillard.
And the basket by Lillard.
But Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
And the wide open shot from Rose. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The shot by Lillard, wide open.
Damian Lillard.
And another three for Portland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To stop the run. And R.J. Barrett gets the three. Barrett's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
That's his first
Talk
personal.
about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
At the line for the Trailblazers.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And the list of players with multiple series-clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs, Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Launches it. Knicks with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Walker outside. Good on the triple. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, look at Walker's percentages from beyond the arc. I mean, tremendous improvement over the last few years.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. So it's Portland now. After New York gets the 3. Now Lillard. He's got 29 points. Clock at 4. And Lillard throws it down.
The assist.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
So both teams making some changes here. Knicks trail by 16. Over in the corner, Randall. New York moving the ball around. Quickly with a wide open look. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now, realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
They get it again.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
For three. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Back to Lillard. Wide open look. Over to the left wing. Randall grabs the board.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Burks in the corner. Randall outside. Back to Robinson. It's Fournier on the wing. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Hart has it in the corner. Lillard outside. And finished off by Nurkic.
Tough to guard in these screen and rolls. I mean, I love how Nurkic positions himself and gets creative in these situations.
Randall with the bucket.
Great ball movement there.
Trailblazers leading by 11. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Here's Simons. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's McLemore. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Knicks. Outside Robinson. Over in the corner, Rose. No good from outside. Here's Nurkic. Here's Watford. Pass to Nurkic. 2 points. That one goes. 8 points for Nurkic.
Oh, I love Nurkic's shot selection. I mean, outstanding at getting to his spots and converting.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's Lillard. Plays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got the first points of the second half here for the Trailblazers.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Launches a 3. And that one is hammered home.
That's from
Such an intelligent guy. Have you guys heard Lillard's album? He spits bars. He's also excellent at reading and torching the defense, too.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Fournier for three. New York, no good that time either.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Assisted
Well,
by
part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
substitution for
And
your
whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Here's Walker. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, wonderful court awareness that time. You can count on Walker to find the open man.
Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 44.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And Gibson wide open. He shoots. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
He's off on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside Gibson. Fournier for three. And the rebound by Nurkic.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And don't sleep on Lillard's vertical. When he's going strong to the bucket, he's capable of throwdowns like these.
Outside Fournier. Here's Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Knicks foul.
That's his first foul.
Kemba Walker. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Here's Lillard.
Substitution for your
Knicks with the rebound.
Nerlens Noel.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Derrick Rose.
Back to quickly. Fires for three. Rebounded by Hart. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 17-6 run.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket. With his speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
No good with the triple.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
He gets that one.
From
Lillard's got 52 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Barrett after the Trailblazers pick up two. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from quickly.
But the D didn't do a good enough job. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. The shot that time, not on target. And New York will come the other way. Barrett, wide open, he fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time. That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So
Mitchell
timeout
Robinson,
called here, the first for Portland.
Julius Randle, Alec Burks. Trailblazers timeout.
For the Trailblazers.
Blazers substitution.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
Now a timeout called by Portland.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Trailblazers timeout. Your Knicks City Dancer.
Pass to Randall. On the wing quickly. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
New York foul.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Second
And as a
foul.
team, really just middle of the pack in
At the
terms of
line
their
for the
percentage from the line
Trailblazers.
at about 76.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Portland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. We have to be consistent on both ends. That's all guys ever complain about. You see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but we need to be more consistent.
Shot clock at 6.
Damian Lillard.
And Lillard gets it to go.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And here's Portland. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throat of the D, burn him in the open floor.
The 3. Randall with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
Lillard.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
Works for 3. Rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Trailblazers.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. 3-pointer, Lillard. Cans it from downtown. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. From the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Outside, Walker. There's the 3. Pass to Reddish. And here's Randall. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Rebound by Nurkic. And here's Portland. They're on an 11-3 run right now. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly...
You want a rematch, bro? Let's run a rematch.
They're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching,
I'm going to add you after work.
learning, and overall, I see more promise.
It's just a quick game. They're going to put in the work.
New York calls timeout.
Was a good shootout, bro. You shoot a lot of
We saw a lot of
trees.
opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players.
I've been to add you though.
Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my
Give my 2K,
right
my
now,
2K
Kevin,
league, bro.
and I thought it was exciting.
Trying to
I
make
mean,
it like a
seeing the
tournament,
stakes get
you know
raised
what I'm
for
saying?
those teams that are right on
Good
the
game,
edge.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
I
Good
think
game.
it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still
Yo.
playing, I probably wouldn't like
bro,
it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
Like, it don't make no sense, bro. Like, literally, I mean, I know you be setting screens and shit like that. But that don't even matter. Like, literally, the guy's name is like going on at the same time.
It's easy, bro. It's very. I shoot with the analog set. That should be easy for me, bro.
Oh, you shoot with the stick?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I used to do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you need to do it at 23. It's more easier. I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah. Like, really, that's what it's there for, man.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know how to do it.
Yeah, bro. Every time, bro, like, I'm getting the smart too.
Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Yeah.
So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's his second personal.
Look at the energy Lillard plays. If he doesn't give in to the defense, he's superb in scoring despite
Damn.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Blazers.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game.
I like your game, man. You shoot a lot of trees, bro. You just like me. You see, I rather shoot trees all day, bro. I said this nigga just like this nigga take none but trees.
Got a piece of it. Back to Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh.
Lillard's not going to let you get away with that. He wants those 3 points back, and he gets them.
Yeah.
Here's Grimes. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Oh, yeah. You got to.
And there's the foul. Goes on time.
You know what you got to do, like.
That's his first foul.
Go in the lab, like go practice and just keep shooting with the analog or like do scrimmage, like go call plays and you be calling plays or not?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look.
I don't really be good at my thing. I only just be online playing against people and shit.
Talk about ownership and things of that nature.
All of my teammates, like, they give you a team and shit.
Out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take
Portland ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
So I go play against your my team.
Range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And now on the year, this will take them
Okay,
to
I'm gonna try it out.
wins.
I'm gonna try it out.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this
Damn.
season. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For Lillard.
His passes were crisp
Damn, for real? I'm gonna try it out.
Easy
I'm
buckets
gonna
came
try
off
it
his
out.
assist.
Like, right now, the only person I got is
From deep. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
3-point goal.
Lillard's so focused,
Oh.
even from way outside. He knows he can still
That's
make
what's
these
up.
shots.
I'm out. I'm gonna try it out.
From deep 3-point range. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, I play with anybody,
He
bro.
missed that one,
I
but
could
I've
go off.
seen him drill shots from that distance.
Lillard.
Yeah,
That's from.
and I have to.
Yeah,
which is why
yeah,
they're
that's what's up.
okay
Hey,
with
I
him
feel to add
shooting.
you,
He's
though.
that
I
kind
feel to
of
add you.
kid. He's gonna let it fly.
Eubanks grabs the miss.
Oh man, I don't play in the park, man. I gotta stop playing in the park, man. Everybody
Pass to
tell me
Lillard.
my play is trash, man.
what's the build?
I don't have no, man. I remember when last I went next
again
year,
with the
bro.
bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Okay.
That's the dagger. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.